I chose the Zebra Center for a number of different reasons. First and foremost, helping youth and children that have experienced abuse in many different shapes, sizes and forms. I thought was really important to give back. I'm involved in the hockey world and in the sports world, and unfortunately situations that aren't kind to youth and children have occurred, and I thought what a great way to try and help by raising some money and raising some awareness and combining it to help out the Zebra Center. My hair today is similar to what it was in the 1980s. The only difference is maybe these days it's not quite as acceptable or as normal as it was 30 or so years ago. It's something that I guess at my age, I'm 55, and the ability to grow it is kind of nice. And so I started growing it, and I wasn't sure when it was going to stop. I thought at some point I would have to get a haircut, but I had to have a good reason to do it. So no better reason than the Zebra Center to cut it. And also, now that I know I'm cutting it, I'm kind of excited about it being not so long and so fluffy and having these wings. I must be honest with you, when you start something like this, you want it to be successful, and you don't necessarily have a dollar figure in mind, but you just want to make sure that people are getting on board and feel like, yeah, this is a cause that I want to support, this is a cause that I want to help. I'd love to raise as much as possible, but between the money and the attention to it, I just thought that this was going to be such a great cause, and I have to admit it's made me more understanding of the challenges for different charities when it comes to raising money and raising awareness. It's not as easy as it looks, or sometimes as easy as we think. So I'm really happy that it's going well, and I want it to go as well as possible right into Sunday. What kind of hairstyle am I going to do? That is a great question. I think at this point I'm going to buzz it a lot on the sides, kind of take the 2 or 3 clippers and get it really short and get rid of all of this. This will all be gone. It won't be anywhere near me anymore. As for the top, I think it more taken maybe about an inch and a half off, getting it short but not like buzzing it all the way down. I wasn't quite ready for that. I did consider it, but I'm not sure I'm mentally, emotionally, or physically ready to have that kind of look. Thank you, a big thank you, because there's so many great causes and charities and things that are going on to help out those that need some help, and for someone to take some time, some energy and some money and put it towards this haircut and put it towards the Zebra Center. I can't thank you enough for just putting us somewhere near your hearts to say that you want to do a little bit, maybe even more than you might have thought, to help us out and help out the youth and help out the children.
Every year we need to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars from the community, and that's been especially hard during the pandemic. So every little bit adds up, every little bit counts, and yours has just taken off like crazy. It's even getting some matching funds, and so we're just eternally grateful. So thank you.
Well, you know what, it's so, to see causes and charities trying to raise money, sometimes not that you think it's easy, but you'll always find a spot in people's hearts, but it does take time, it does take attention, it does take reminding people over and over again, but for something like this, it's definitely worth it.
And hey, I've got to say, to have such a great communicator as you on board to help spread that word, it is the perfect job for you, so thank you.
You're welcome.
It really does take a whole community to help the kids who come to the Zebra Center. We are lucky to have partners, staff, volunteers on site who look after the kids who've experienced abuse, but we can't do it alone, and they can't do it alone. And so having community support, whether it's through raising funds, donating stuff like toys and clothes and toiletries, or even just volunteering your time, all of those contributions add up and help the Zebra Center to be this high impact, positive place to help kids who've experienced something really rotten in life.
Yeah, and I've been around some kids that have experienced something really rotten in life, and there's so many different ways that you can help them. But one of the things that I've seen that really warms someone's heart is even if you can get a smile to start. And when I've seen that happen, it just is, it's such a great start or continuation of the process of helping out kids and youth.
Absolutely. These funds are going to be helping directly supporting the kids, helping to provide, support the various programs that we provide, but we're actually in the process of raising funds to grow our space. We're so darn busy right now. We helped over 3,000 kids last year, and we don't have the facilities to best support that, so we're looking to grow, and in the growing we're going to be needing more toys, more furniture, more interesting, engaging games and things for the kids to use. So that's what the funds are really going to be helping, is to help just ensure that every child who comes to Zebra is treated as best they can and helped as best they can. So.
More of everything, and I must admit, we started at 5,000, and then we got past that, we got to 10, and right around 10, and now we're shooting for 12, and I hope, you know, maybe 15 and
20.
20. I think it's fantastic. To have a goal, to shoot for it, and you know, it's already been a success, but let's try and make it as big a success as possible.
Well, I have to say, with or without your hair, you'll be our main guy.
Well, I'm tired of all the harassment, so it's time that I cut this off, and I couldn't think of a better way and a better reason and a better charity to do it for.
Thank you, Gene. That's great. We're so happy.